Okay, we've got a grammar issue, quick vertical scan. I see commas, long dashes, colons. This is going to be an independent dependent clause type punctuation. Let's read the clause before and after the actual punctuation in the answer. So, at 8 paragraphs long, the preamble to the Constitution of Bahrain, it's not an independent clause, so that won't be a colon. We have a long dash here, which suggests we're going to have a long dash here before it as well. So the Constitution of Bahrain, separate long dash, parenthetical, a country in Western Asia. So that's describing something about Bahrain. That's what it's modifying. That's going to be the answer. It's not going to be comma, because I don't open with a comma and close with a long dash. Never mix parentheticals. And I can't have no punctuation there at all. So the correct answer is A. Okay, so another grammar issue, quick vertical scan, lifelike, but, comma, comma, but. This is going to be independent, dependent clause type issue. I'm going to look at the independent clause option first. Let's read the clause beforehand. More often than not, that's correct. While many video game creators strive to make the graphics ever more lifelike, but others, so again, I have while, my subordinating conjunction up front, so the independent clause option will not work. Whenever I have that up front, I know I don't have an independent clause. So while video game creators strive to make the graphics ever more lifelike, comma. So knowing that it's a dependent clause up front, it must be separated by a comma, which is usually then the answer when it's not the independent clause, and that's what's going on. So it'd be comma, others look to the past. That's your independent clause. Others look to the past. Very simple, but that's a complete thought, and it has subject, noun, and a verb. Comma, and then we get my participle dependent clause after that. Really don't care so much about that. The answer is going to be C. I wouldn't use but because I already have the contrasting transition with while, and I wouldn't just say lifelike. Lifelike others, I need that separation between the dependent clause up front and the independent clause. Okay, grammar, comma, but, no comma, comma, but, no comma. Okay, this is going to be independent dependent clause type issue. I'm going to take my typical hunch that the independent clause will be correct. So let's take a look at it. Pretty long sentence leading up to that. The Alvarez theory maintained that the secondary effects of an asteroid impact caused many dinosaurs and other animals to die out. That's an independent clause. Comma, but it left unexplored the question of whether unrelated volcanic activity might have also contributed to the mass extinctions. That's a complete thought, independent clause afterward. I need my comma, but, independent clause punctuation. So the comma fanboys is what works here. No other option provides independent clause combination options.